Alright, what's up guys, it's Nella fam. Welcome back to another video. Sometimes I do not do my intro properly. I kind of forget it. I wanted to talk about the season 11 tier list because it's kind of been on my mind a little bit. I have been seeing some people on my Cassidy video say that Cassidy is S tier. If you guys actually watched that full video, say Cassidy was complete garbage. It's just from the title and stuff like that. So I've been looking at the tier list and stuff like that, and a lot of people have Cassidy up there, Pharah, Alari is up there. Alari pretty much just replaced the role of Zenyatta, so Alari is up there in S tier. Say Ashe is A tier. I personally think Ashe is S tier. It's like Cassidy, Echo, Alari, and Pharah. This tier list, I just think that a lot of the characters in this game, especially like I think it's kind of subjective at the same time, but it's not. Of course, it's not subjective, but you know, a tier list is kind of based off of like experience, like your own experiences with these characters, and you know, a lot of the pro players probably play a lot of these characters too. You know, they see a lot of these characters, so of course they're gonna have kind of their own, you know, of course a lot of these pro players are gonna have a little bit of a biased opinion, just like I will. Like, again, like I said, I think that that Ashe is S tier, but a lot of people think that she's just A tier. That's also because I main Ashe and I really do enjoy playing Ashe, and I'm really good with her, but just because I'm really good at her doesn't make her S tier. You know what I'm saying? Like, somebody could be very godly as Zenyatta, but that doesn't make Zenyatta S tier, like, at all. Now, as far as the Pharah stuff, I'm getting so sick of seeing Pharah, you know, in the tournaments and all this other kind of stuff. You know, motherfuckers started actually playing her, and I just started finding a way to make her even more cheesy and even more annoying. I hate it. I hate it all. To me, Pharah is just such a brain dead, unskilled like character. Like, anybody could be good with her. It's such a stupid ass character. A lot of the time, I feel like Pharah is a crutch pick. I feel like she's one of those characters. Of course, again, you can feel however you want to feel about, you know, certain characters and all this other shit. But to me, Pharah is definitely a crutch pick. Like, you pick Pharah, like a lot of the time, it's kind of like what I was saying with Sombra. Like, a lot of people get upset and just switch to Sombra because they're not doing good. As far as the tier list, they actually have Sombra down in C tier, well, B tier, sorry. They have Sombra down in B tier. They have d.va, Junker Queen, Ramatra, the Hog, Genji, Mei. I think Mei is really good. That's why I said, like, of course, like, these are all different. These are all different opinions. You know what I'm saying? And of course, every tier list that I am looking at, I know Flats has a tier list, and a couple of other bigger YouTubers, you know, have tier lists. And of course, like, Flats is like always in like top 500. He's damn near like one of the best players. So of course, I know a lot of people, especially when they comment on the videos, they go, well, Flats thinks this. I'm not saying that any of these other bigger YouTubers are wrong when I'm saying I don't like a specific character, or I don't like this. And also, people were talking about Cassidy when I had said that. People thought that I didn't like Cassidy, but I do. Cassidy is literally my favorite character. Like, just the charm, just his character itself. He's such a cool fucking character. I like that. I was literally talking about for Halloween, I wanted to like do like a cosplay of like Cassidy. Like, I love Cassidy. He's my favorite character in the game. Even when it comes to damage, his flashbang isn't bad, all this other kind of stuff. Like, he's such a good character. So yeah, just from that video, I don't want people thinking that I hate Cassidy. I don't want people thinking that he's like, that I think that he's bad or anything. Oh my goodness, here we go. Like, look at this damage, dude. So crazy. There we go. Genji is also in a very weird spot. I've been seeing he's not great. He's not that like Genji sucks, but like, I don't know, man. He's not as good as he once was, and especially with all the characters that just kind of annihilates him at this point, he's not that great. I also seen a thing of where somebody was telling me, pretty much, I guess they don't like my editing style. This guy was literally saying, like, get a script and, like, you know, stop doing cut commentary. Like, well, I don't think he knows. Ah, no! Oh my God. I don't think he knows that it's cut commentary. Every time I cut and make a cut or do anything like this, I usually take all out of all the and like stuff like this when I'm like breathing, or if I'm just sitting here like this. Like, tell me, would you guys want to watch this? And I'm sitting like this whole time. Mouth is open, fucking slobber is coming down my face. No, I didn't fucking think so. I do know a lot of other YouTubers, obviously, they have different editing styles than me. I'm not the only one that obviously does cut commentary, but I am like one of the few that does it, or especially like maybe with like smaller YouTuber wise and shit like that. Like, I know I'm not the only one that does it, but okay, buddy, you're just gonna try and set turrets everywhere and then just die a miserable death. Like, what was it all for? Honestly, what was it for? Yeah, you know, and like, just because I do cut commentary, I understand that some people don't like that. I don't like writing a script for videos. That kind of makes it feel jobby type to me. I don't want to sit here and write out a full fucking script, you know, just trying to talk about an Overwatch video. I like to, you know, do things. Wait, does he have his off? To do things the way that I like to do things. See, it's just the editing style that I do. A lot of people have different editing styles. I know other YouTubers, you know, they can actually sit there and you know, just talk the entire time. It's kind of like, I would say like live streaming, right? Like I'm not big on live streams because I can't just, now it's not because my attention span, it has nothing to do with my attention span. I don't physically like sitting there and, you know, watching people live and all this other stuff. It's just not my cup of tea. You feel me? Hey buddy, what are you doing? Come on, up, come on. Why do you have hair all over your face? There's hair all over his mouth for some reason. I don't know why. Yeah, I did want to kind of talk about some of the characters that I do feel like that are kind of in a weird spot. I know people say that Mwaga is A tier. I don't know. See, and that's what I'm saying. Like, to me, I think Mwaga is S tier. Get out of my face. Again, there is a lot of people who think that, you know, Mwaga is A tier or Mwaga is S tier. Like, a lot of the time, I have a lot of problems with Mwaga. Now, not me specifically, but like when I'm just playing in general and my tanks are kind of struggling with Mwaga, I see a lot of the time that a lot of people just kind of struggle with him, you know? Out of the cage, Dio. I don't understand that. Why are you going in the cage and you hate the cage? He hates that cage, but he wants to go in there. He's gonna find diamonds or some shit in there. He wants to just go in there just to see what's in there. There's nothing in there. I had to take the cage thing out because he decided to pee all over it. It makes no sense to me. Why do you want to be in the cage? Even in general, why do you want to be in a small enclosure, bro? Don't get me wrong. I try to take him out as much as possible. You know, I work a lot sometimes, so it's kind of hard to, you know, get him in and out of there because I try to like let him roam, but like he's still not old enough to kind of roam yet. You know, sometimes he still has accidents. You know, sometimes he still pees on the floor. Sometimes he still poops on the floor. Shit like that. You know, he has his accidents and shit. He's trying. He's getting better. He's definitely getting a lot better than what he used to, but he's not very great at it yet. Sometimes he still has accidents and shit like that, and I'm trying to work on that. I'm trying to work on you know, him getting better with just his bladder and shit like that, but that just comes with over time. He's a very good dog though. He's a good dog. Man, they take Velcro dog and oh man, I know they said that they're Velcro dogs, but I didn't think that they were actually like that fucking, like literally if I get up and like leave the room, and I know probably other people's dogs do this too and stuff like that, but like this is like innate. This is built into them. Gee, I'm not even gonna lie. You just actually look stupid flipping around like that. You look so dumb. And this is why you're not even like up there in a tier list. You're just so trash. And again, I think people misconstrue like people being good with players with them being like a high rank. You know what I'm saying? Be good with one of the worst characters in the game, and that doesn't make them like high rank. That doesn't make the character good. It just so happens that you're somehow good at that character. So the lowest people that they do have on this tier list right now is Arisa, actually. I don't know if you guys agree with that, and I want to know if you guys agree with the S tier list. I begin into some shit. Literally, when I turn my back sometimes, this guy likes to just go and poop and pee. He has a bell that he rings when I know he has to go to the bathroom. Sometimes I'll just take him out just because like, I don't know, this guy, fucking Dio, he likes to just piss the shit. Just piss shit everywhere. And I got him when he was like, you know, like 3 months-ish or like 2-3 months-ish. So, you know, he's still growing. I've only had him for a couple of months at this point. So. But I want to know if you guys agree with the tier list that's on there, because I do to a certain degree. I do think that a lot of the characters that are on there are actually what they say they are. I actually agree with majority of the list. I want to know if you guys agree with Arisa saying that she's kind of just bottom, like fucking, you know, F tier. She's D tier. She's the worst character in the game. Mind you, a lot of these tier lists have just Arisa, like just only Arisa as D tier. And I don't know. Imagine typing while losing. Damn, that's kind of cool. I'm not gonna lie. That's a really ass cool scream. I feel like I smell that he pooped. I feel like I smell it. Dio! I feel like I smell it. But yeah, anyway though, guys, that is gonna do it for today's episode. Let me know if you guys agree with the tier list and all this other kind of stuff. Let me know if you guys are in favor of the tier list. I am gonna actually put it on screen so you guys can see it. I probably did it at the start of the video or something so you guys can actually see the tier list, so it makes more sense and shit. Yeah, let me know if you guys agree with that tier list, if you guys disagree, if you think some characters should be higher. You know who you guys' mains are and everything. But yeah, with all that being said, yeah, I'll see you guys later.